Wojak, 18 years old, is a high school senior from a small town in the USA. Coming from a poor family, he juggles schoolwork, a part-time job, and family responsibilities. His life is a constant struggle, but he clings to a dream of going to college and changing his life. Morning routine. Wojak's day starts before sunrise. His alarm buzzes at 5:30 a.m., a harsh reminder of another long day ahead. He quickly dresses, grabs a piece of bread, and heads out the door. His father is already up, preparing to leave for his job at a nearby factory. They exchange a silent nod, understanding each other's exhaustion, without needing words. School challenges. At school, Wojak feels out of place. His classmates discuss college visits, new clothes, and weekend trips, things Wojak can't afford to even consider. In his history class, the teacher assigns a project that requires internet research. Wojak's family doesn't have internet at home, so he'll have to stay late at the library, cutting into his part-time job hours. During lunch, he sits alone, eating the same sandwich he brings every day. He watches his friends buying hot meals from the cafeteria, but pretends not to notice. Wojak hides his struggles, not wanting anyone to pity him. Part-time job. After school, Wojak rushes to his job at a grocery store. He stocks shelves, helps customers, and cleans up. His boss, a grumpy older man, scolds him for being late. Wojak wants to explain that he stayed behind at school to finish his project, but keeps quiet, not wanting to lose his job. He needs every dollar he earns to help his family with bills and save a little for his future. His shift ends late in the evening, and he's exhausted, but there's no time to rest. Wojak still has homework waiting for him. His feet ache, his eyes feel heavy, but he pushes himself, knowing he doesn't have the luxury to quit. Family pressures. At home, Wojak's mother asks him how school went. She notices the tiredness in his face but doesn't pry, knowing he's doing his best. Wojak's father enters the room and talks about their mounting bills and how difficult things have become. Wojak feels a pang of guilt. He wants to help more, but knows his part-time job is already stretched to the limit. Later, Wojak overhears his parents discussing their worries about his future. His father doubts they can afford college, even with scholarships. Wojak clenches his fists, determined to prove them wrong. He'll find a way, no matter what. Nighttime reflections. It's midnight, and Wojak is still awake, scribbling notes and reviewing his textbooks. His body is weary, but his mind is filled with hope and fear. He dreams of college, a better life, and lifting his family out of poverty. He wishes he could join clubs, play sports, or attend events like his classmates, but he knows those are luxuries he can't afford. His friends talk about prom, but Wojak brushes it off, knowing he can't pay for a ticket, let alone a suit. He feels isolated, as if there's an invisible wall separating him from the rest of his peers. But he holds on to his dreams, his desire for a life where he doesn't have to choose between school and survival. Wojak's life as a student is defined by struggle, sacrifice, and resilience. He knows the odds are stacked against him, but he's willing to fight for a brighter future. Every dollar saved, every night spent studying, and every sacrifice he makes is for a chance to escape the cycle of poverty.